A thin line between love and hate is often drawn in the sand, easily erased by the tides of time. This is a story about two friends, Asamoah and Obrempong. They were close until Asamoah secretly planned harm against Obrempong. Now, let me take you back to how it all started. Asamoah and Obrempong became friends at the age of 6 when they met in kindergarten. Asamoah was considered more handsome, while Obrempong was more intelligent. They often teased each other about their differences, but always stood up for each other when someone else tried to pick on them. Their friendship was so strong that people admired and envied their bond. Whenever one received a compliment for their looks or intelligence, they were genuinely happy for each other. However, things started to change when they entered primary school. Asamoah began to realize that good looks without intelligence were not enough. He confided in Obrempong, who agreed to help by tutoring him after school. They studied together, and Obrempong assisted Asamoah with assignments and various school activities. Despite his efforts, Asamoah struggled academically and eventually failed to qualify for junior high school. Out of frustration, he accused Obrempong of misleading him in his studies. Though they had a heated argument, they quickly reconciled. Asamoah decided to leave school because he felt embarrassed when Obrempong advanced 2 grades ahead of him. Despite this, their friendship remained intact. Asamoah pursued a career as a mechanic while Obrempong continued his studies and eventually became a lawyer. Both men became successful in their respective fields. Asamoah built a thriving business empire, owning multiple ventures such as real estate, transportation, large-scale farming, wholesale and retail stores, and an import-export business. On the other hand, Obrempong became one of the country's top lawyers, managing a prestigious law firm, working with major companies, and even having close ties to the president. Asamoah hired Obrempong as his lawyer. Despite Asamoah's immense wealth, he envied Obrempong's intelligence and articulate nature. Asamoah always sought to prove himself, feeling a constant need to outshine others. They traveled together and enjoyed an extravagant lifestyle, indulging in luxury and social gatherings while also being active members of their church, where they made generous donations. One day after church, a young and beautiful medical doctor named Rose approached Obrempong, impressed by his legal education presentation. They exchanged numbers, and soon after, Asamoah also introduced himself to Rose, boldly asking her on a date. Rose was taken aback